spinning ball. 10 things right here. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. It's a flat plane. We never landed on the moon. You can look this up. There's 10 things you can look at. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this? 10 things right here you can look at. 10 things you can look at.
Is that a free giveaway there?
Yeah, it is a free. And it's good dinner conversation. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here you can have good dinner conversation on.
How you doing?
Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here you can look at. You can discuss it. Discuss it, yeah. Did you ever hear about it?
Since when was it flat?
Well, since we figured this out.
I thought they proved that it was a...
No, they took a picture from what they called outer space, and it really wasn't outer space.
Oh, what's a globe?
They took it out of a porthole, and they set it. And you know, President Richard Nixon, he called them on the moon from his telephone in the Oval Office. Do you believe that?
On the moon. Never went to the moon.
No, we never did go to the moon.
Lied to.
That's cool.
Yeah, we were lied to.
Ma'am, do you have one of your flyers?
I certainly do.
I'd like to read more about this.
Yes, a good idea. Yes, you may.
Flyers?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
I think you're preventing some good stuff happening here.
I haven't said anything.
No. Yeah, well, you know what? It's really rude and harassment. And you threatened me, too. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. You cannot land on the moon. It's not a rock. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here. You can have a good discussion about it. Earth is not a spinning ball. Yeah, I have more than you. Well, you don't know what I have either. There you go. So, Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here you can discuss and educate your children. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here.
I got your brochure right.
Did you? Yeah, go to the website on the back and watch 200 proofs. That'll give you all the proofs you need. Earth is not a spinning ball. A little lemon and white beagle. My dad used to raise beagles. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. You cannot land on the moon. It's not a rock. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things in here you can look at. Have a good discussion. You can have a discussion about this. Makes you think just a little bit. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear about this? You can look at it on your own time. See, people are brain... do you want to look up these 10 things here? Just think about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See, people are actually brainwashed. We were brainwashed. And when you come out of it, then you know. And you say, oh my gosh, I was brainwashed. But when you're brainwashed, you don't know that you're brainwashed. They get us when we're 5 years old and we can't talk back to the teacher. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. The moon is not a rock that you can land on. There's 10 things you could discuss. If you're sitting there doing nothing, you could discuss this. I'll come back. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things here. You can discuss it. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things on here. You can discuss it. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon 50 years ago. It's not a rock. You cannot land on it. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Want to talk about this with your family?
Yeah.
Educate your children.
So we may.
10 things.
Sure.
Hey, I know you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. No complaints. A lot of land.
Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things
I'm good,
here.
thank you.
Hey, Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear about this?
No.
Yeah, just look at it and think about it. There's a website if you'd like. Ah! You waiting for a scene to happen, guys? You looking for some excitement? So the cops have been following me the whole time here. And, yep. And they're harassing me. They're preventing people from taking a look because they're intimidating. That's what their job is, to look intimidating. Earth is not a spinning ball, guys. That's what you're trying to do. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can look at. Say what? 10 things you want to look at?
Yeah, I got the paper ready.
Did you? Good job. Ten things you can look it up.
I'll take one.
Yeah. It's a good study no matter what. You don't have to accept it. It's just a good study. But if you're smart, then you accept it. I do, sir. Have a good day. You have a question right off the bat?
Really? I mean, I wouldn't really know what to ask.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's like, what? That's so strange.
That's why you got to read the pamphlet.
Yes.
Is this like conspiracy or is it like...
No, this is scientific evidence. There's 10 things on there. And on the back, there's a website, flatearth101.com, and there's 200 proofs video. And then you can list them all out. That's what I did 2.5 years ago. I listed them all out. And what I didn't understand, I went and studied that portion. So the thing you have to study, this took me a couple weeks, perspective, because I couldn't get it through my head how the sun could be moving away and not going around the spinning ball. See? So once you start translating that in your mind, then you get to, then you can understand
Well,
things.
the weird thing is the way I imagine this is like we're constantly moving, right?
Yeah, but we're not, this Earth is stationary. I mean, do you feel like you're moving? The clouds aren't changing? It's like,
It's too big for us to notice.
see,
you know
that's
what
the
I mean?
thing. Here, you can look at this and talk about it. Can she have it? Okay, there you go.
All right, I'll look into it.
Yeah. And you can leave a question on the website.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job. Would you like one, sir?
With him.
You're with
That's my
him?
son.
Good job. He's a good thinker. Come on, you take a picture. You don't want this? Oh, you did not. Oh, he wanted that face, right? Earth is not a spinning ball. Here, 10 things, scientific evidence. It'll make you think a little bit. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear about this? There's 10 things in here, make you think. Yeah? Okay. Hi, buddy. Where's your mommy or your daddy? Huh? Where are they? There they are. Go get him. Oh, there you go. Here, if you take a picture, you have to take one of my brochures.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
that's the payment that you have to make. is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever look into
Is
this?
this a spinning ball?
No, this one is.
Oh.
And that's a random event, like an explosion of nothing. You know, that's what they say it is, the Big Bang.
The Big Bang.
Nothing exploded and created everything. That's what they say. Can you imagine that?
Imagine.
Now that is crazy. This is a crazy idea.
This is crazy.
Really?
That's okay.
You think so? How about this? How about the United Nations using the flat Earth map? But
That's crazy.
guess what they leave off? Here's the North Pole. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge, but they leave off Antarctica. Now, why would they leave off Antarctica?
Inaccurate.
Why would they leave it off?
I don't know. They're inaccurate.
They don't want you to know it really holds in the oceans. Because look at all these oceans, they touch each other. And what's the physics of water? It's always level and flat on the top.
No way.
Yes way.
Okay.
Yes way. Look at those 10 things on the brochure and just think a little bit and let it sink in.
That hurts my head.
I know it does. 2.5 years ago, it took me a month to get through this. But yeah, it's worth looking into.
Thank you.
You know, the government would never lie to us, would they?
What? What are you talking about? See you later.
Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things on here you can think about. Did you get one, sir? Would you like one? Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you get one? No. You can have one. Talk about it, girls. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things in here you can think about. 10 things to talk about.
Hey, boy.
Hey.
Whoops. Beep, beep.
Are you guys getting in trouble?
Hey, what? Yeah, they're following me. I'm starting to get a little nervous.
What's say, Matt?
10 things. You want to look at
Mayor,
this?
how are you? Lisa?
Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can think about. Don't use sunblock. It causes skin cancer. Just get zinc and mix it with coconut oil.
That's it?
Yep. Just get zinc and mix it with coconut oil. That's it. All those other chemicals are what stops the circulation. And it gives you cancer. And if you get any suspect spots, just put iodine on it because that turns it alkaline again. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things in here. Hey, you're making time with all these girls. I'm not so sure this. Well, I could tell you a whole lot of other things. Cancer is not what they say it is either. Absolutely, there's a cure. There's a video called "The Forbidden Cures" on YouTube, and it tells about all the pharmaceutical companies that drove all the other cures out. Drove them out of the country. They're all in Tijuana now. Here's 10 things on this brochure, and you think about it. Do you have any initial questions like, that can't be because... Yeah. Look, this is the map we use, look. North Pole's in the center, Antarctica's going around the outside edge. That's what they leave off on all these logos here. United Nations and military. They don't want you to know it actually is like a car speaker. We live inside a toroidal field, if you know what that is. Take a look at that. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Mine are about a foot tall. Does she? Oh, poor little thing. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things on here. You guys can talk about it while you're standing there. No, it's okay? Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Here you go. There's 10 things. Want to look at the 10 things, guys? There's 10 things on there. You can look at it. Talk about it. How you doing?
Copy that.
Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things in here you can look at. Earth is not a spinning ball. Come on, I know you've heard of this, right? Heard it? The what? What is it? What band? The band? The band is flat?
There was a band playing over here.
Oh, okay.
The band
What was their
flat.
name? Oh, the band was flat like key.
Yeah. He was joking.
I-
That's all. You gotta have some life. I mean, you're
I
gonna walk around with
know.
that. You gotta have a sense of humor.
I know. I totally missed that one. Went over my
That's why
head.
I'm here.
Oh,
I helped
okay.
you with that one.
You got it. Have a good
I
day.
got it. I know it was fun.
Earth is not a spinning ball. Government would never lie, would they? Would you like one? You can look at it. Hey, Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like to look at that? Has 10 things in there. Make you think a little bit. Would you like? Yeah, we can all do a little bit. Would you like one? Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things in here. You can discuss it. Earth is not a spinning ball. Would you like one of my brochures? George Shivo. Earth is not a spinning ball. Do you all get one of these?
I know, but I want to take a picture of that.
Okay, there's two sides to it. It's like a coin. There's two different sides.
Which side? Left and the right?
No, front and back. I don't know. East, west. Republican, Democrat. It's all the same thing. Now wait, now wait.
Good, how are you?
Oh, is it back too?
I told you. What do you think? I was kidding?
I did.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about the Earth.
Oh, no, no. That might have an up and down. I'm not so sure. But here, there's the price you have to pay. You have to take that.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this? Would you like to look at it? Would you like to look at it? There's 10 things in here you can look at and discuss with your family. Hi, guys. Hey, good job. Make sure you talk to your parents about it. Send me a message on the website. Oh. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things. You want to look at it? Would you like one? Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Whoops. Earth is not a spinning ball. The globe is alive. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. Oh.
New Yorker status. Temporary.
You got to talk about it. It's too crazy not to talk about it, right? Have a good day. Hey, Earth is not a spinning ball, guys. We never landed on the moon either.
13774 at the Coles Lakeview Shopping Center.
That's all right.
Lost prevention office.
We never landed on the moon. Government would never lie.
Well, agree. You buy a brownie for $1 to help out the Cub Scouts.
Ten things you can discuss. Come on. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can discuss. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. I see that. Hey, you guys want to look at this?
No thank you, I'm familiar with it.
Are you?
Thank you.
You want to look at this? I've been up and down the street.
Oh, sure, I'll look at it.
There you go.
You have a son that was for the Boy Scouts?
No, he's 34.
We'll give it though. I think it's still going.
Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can discuss. One.
And Masonic Lodge?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you for keeping us safe.
Masonic Lodge. Oy, oy, oy. Well, hey, you want to look at it?
Sorry.
You want to look at it? 10 things in there that you can discuss. It's science.
Hey, how are you?
Well, see, the Masonic thing, the Freemasons, they're a secret organization. And the Bible clearly says you cannot be part of a secret organization. So they can't be Christian. You see, they're all like smirking. Everybody. No, because they're smirking because they know that you're protecting this people from this
protecting the
crazy
cause.
woman.
No, I'm
Oh, no,
protecting
you're
the
not. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. You can say whatever you want to say. I know what's going on. There's 10 things in here you can look at. Now wait, the other side's different.
Actually, can I get one of these?
Yes, you certainly may. Discuss it. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Here's the payment. You have to take one of my things if you take a picture. You're welcome. Yes, you may. Have a good discussion about it. Really, it's serious.
This is just fascinating.
Well, it's serious. Take a look, serious
How is
look
it
at it.
serious?
Well, this is the flat Earth map. We got out of the Boston Library, 1755.
Yeah.
North Pole's in the center.
She would like to give you a brochure. You got to read about the flat
Okay,
Earth.
so look, North Pole's in the center. Antarctica is what goes around the outside edge.
Wow. So is there a wall?
Why don't you ask the United Nations, who uses the logo, the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. And all these military, they use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica.
Why do you
you think they leave off Antarctica?
But why do you think they left signs like that?
What signs?
Like you say that this is a sign that the Earth is
No,
flat.
this is the United Nations
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah, and it shows the Earth
Flat
as
Earth
flat.
map,
Why do you think they would
but
do
they
it
leave
like
off Antarctica. Why would they leave it
rude.
off? It's not rude.
They're
It's
forgetting about it.
no. Now start thinking. Start thinking. Tell me. I'm going to tell you 3 things you don't know.
Okay.
Okay, then maybe you'll change your tune.
I have a question though. Have you ever flown on an airplane before?
My dad was a pilot.
Oh, mine is too.
He flew off aircraft carriers, and I dated a pilot who owned an airport not far from here.
Yeah, that's great.
So here.
So I'm curious, when you look out the window when you're flying,
Yeah.
it's not flat.
Oh,
It's
it
curved.
is. Yes, it is flat.
Oh.
See, if you look out of the cockpit, you get a different vantage point than the coach. See, there's three layers on those airplane windows, and that produces a distorted effect.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's distorted. It makes it look round. Is that what it is?
Let me ask you something, okay?
Yeah.
So when you looked out this window, where was the horizon?
What do you mean?
Where was it? Was the horizon down here? Or was it up here? Because the horizon is always at your eye level,
Right.
right?
Sure.
That means that it's 2 planes coming together.
Correct. Learned that in art class.
Okay, that's right. So start thinking, how can 2 planes come together if it's a spinning ball? No, think. Think. Don't laugh.
Question.
No.
When you get to the end of the earth, what happens? Where do you go?
There's Antarctica.
I know, but when you get to the end, where do you go?
Well, the government may know, but I certainly have not been there. Have you?
No, but I think you should go and you
Really?
should write about it.
Yeah? Well, I think there's actually a dome.
A dome.
Yes, I think there's a
Are we
crystalline dome,
living is it over the
and
whole
that's what it
world?
looks like, and it's over the whole world that we know. And you can figure that out because there's 2 main reasons why we think there's the dome. Lightning sprites, which are high altitude lightning that comes off the dome, you can see that. And the other thing is rainbows, because rainbows need a second reflection in order to produce.
Gotcha.
So if you knew anything about science,
I don't.
yeah,
So
that's obvious. I mean, really, that's obviously because you're mocking things you don't know anything about.
No, it's just so.
No, I think she's curious.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She always talks like that?
Yeah, I
she's
just want to
really
know.
curious.
Really? You just want to know?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like what was that girl's name on that Jersey Shore show or something?
I don't
Snooki
know.
or something? I don't know.
Okay, I mean that's
No,
fine too.
we are curious.
No, I
Okay.
really am. I want
Okay.
to know, like,
All
what
right.
is at the end?
I don't know. But I know John Kerry, Senator John Kerry, went there last year.
Oh, he did?
Yes, and he flew
What
in
did he see?
300 miles from the edge of Antarctica. Now, what would they be doing down there? We certainly aren't privy to that information, are we? We aren't allowed to know.
Very interesting.
They do have religious
Why
ceremonies.
do you think they're at the edge of the earth?
Yes, they do.
What kind of religious ceremonies?
That's what I'd like to know. How come they're not telling us?
Right, what's the
Where's
secret?
the full disclosure? That's
Yeah,
right.
what's the secret?
Yeah. Anyone else like? Would you like one, sir?
How do you get to go there, though?
Well, I think you got to be one of them.
One of who?
One in their club. They got like a secret club.
Who?
All the leaders of the world.
Oh.
Yeah.
They-
See, the
they
government
got a
would
secret
never lie to
club.
us, would they? The government is just like us. They pay taxes and they work hard, right?
Yeah, and so do I.
Yeah,
So-
but the government is just like us, right? They would never lie and betray us, and they would never do that. Yeah. So here's Chicago across 60 miles.
So good.
Chicago, 60 miles of Lake Michigan. Well, that should be down over the curve by 2,400 feet.
What?
Well, see, you need to know spherical geometry, and you need to know there has to be a formula, because a quarter of a way around the globe is 6,000 miles. The radius is 4,000 miles.
Right.
So in 6,000 miles, it's got to drop 4,000.
There's a really good documentary on Netflix about the flat Earth movement.
Behind the curb,
I think so, maybe.
it's not a really good one. I don't like the
very
guy.
interesting.
It's interesting, but it's very elementary, and it's so...
Not the whole movement, though.
Yeah, but it's
I mean,
about the movement and not the facts. We got to talk facts.
Where did you learn all of this?
On the back of the brochure, there's a website, and there's 200 proofs video on there. You start with that. You write down all the proofs, and then you study what you don't understand. See, I don't care about personalities. All I want is the facts, and I'll figure it out myself. And this is something that's going to give you trouble, perspective. But if you
So
said you
just
learned that, then that's good.
curious, out of curiosity, when did you begin believing that
Two-
the Earth was flat?
Well, 2.5 years ago, I figured out it was true.
Oh, how did you figure that
when
out?
I was on
What
when I was on a
convinced you?
military plane and did a halo jump, which is a high altitude,
Yeah.
low jump, I saw the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
I've seen it
See,
physically
so it
with my
wasn't
own
through
two
a
eyes.
window.
So
Sure.
why is? What do you mean? Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't believe it.
Okay, well, I was in the military.
Okay, I see. One thing it could have been is your vision can only go so far.
Is that right?
So you
when I
now
saw-
wait.
when I saw
Can
the
you let me?
roundness-
Can you let me tell you what it might have been?
Okay.
All right. If you can see this far here,
Yeah.
then you can see that far all the way around.
Yeah.
And that circle of vision could have been mistaken for a curve.
But the same
but it's
flight,
not the
'cause
same
We
thing.
were a refueling plane.
Yeah.
The same flight we refueled. We actually traveled entirely around the globe,
Yeah,
and it wasn't flat in one spot.
that's right. So look, it's the same thing. It's about circle of vision.
Yeah.
Say she's the North Pole. So if I go around her like this,
Yeah.
that's circumnavigation.
Correct.
Okay?
But
I'm
yeah,
going around. Did
But
you
we-
ever see this map?
But as we did, the pilot had to compensate to continue.
No,
to go around the
that's a
curve.
lie.
No, it's true.
No, it's a
See
lie.
The event horizon.
No, it's a lie.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
all right.
because the attitude indicator would indicate that, and they don't. The gyroscope is fixed in space. It's rigid in space, and
How is it
the
fixed,
plane does not. Well, do you know anything about gyroscopes?
I do, and but I'm just curious.
Oh, so now let's go to the next thing because you can't.
Also, my other thing is the satellites. You say they launch and they go right into the ocean. 'Cause I've seen satellites actually through my telescope at home. I can actually see it.
Well, you see points
seen
of
the-
light. You
I've
can
seen
see points of light.
The space station. I've actually seen it
Really?
physically.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
see the people waving to you?
No, but I've seen the it's
I don't
actually
believe
big
that
enough
either.
And when the Russian one came down and crashed
Wait, you don't
into the
believe
ocean, you
people
didn't
have
see that
flown to
one?
space?
No.
That was,
They can't have.
and we didn't land on the moon either. That was all staged. That was
That's
all
right.
fake.
There's a dome, and the stars. There's no parallax. There's no parallax with the stars either.
It's actually, you know what? You're in the perfect place, sitting right out here outside the Democrat now.
Well, I don't care. It's all Republican, Democrat. There's no difference.
But so, what do you believe the reason for the lie is?
Well, if they can fool us, they can rule us.
Yeah, but like, why? What should be the
The
reason?
purpose of government is to control.
But what's the purpose of keeping?
Wait a minute. Come on. If you're going to let me answer the question.
Failed high school science.
So the purpose of government, govern means to control, ment means the mind. Control the mind, that's government.
But that's not my question, though. My question is, why would they lie about this?
Well, they got to keep us off balance. If we all knew they were lying to us, don't you think we'd be pissed off about it?
Why are they keeping this secret? This specific secret?
The same reason they do all the other ones.
What was that?
All the other secrets they keep.
Why?
Because they want to
There's no
keep us
purpose.
off balance. They want us to deny our senses. We know we're not moving.
What
Right
would happen
here,
if it
right
was
here in
true and they told
Pennsylvania,
us?
we should be spinning 700 miles an hour. Do you realize that?
You're changing the subject.
No, I'm
Why
telling you,
are they
and you're not
keeping-
listening.
You're not answering the question.
Give me 60 seconds
What
to
is
explain
the
it.
reason for the lie?
I'm telling you, and you're not listening.
Go ahead.
No, open your mind, okay? In order to get to answer your question, I have to give you a little background because there's a lot of things you don't know.
I
Okay?
really just need like the answer.
I can't give it to you in-
No, because it
No.
doesn't
I don't know.
make sense.
I know it doesn't make
Is the sun
sense.
flat too?
I absolutely do.
Is the sun flat?
No,
Is
but
it
that
red?
sun is very small and it's very
What
close.
about the moon? Is that flat?
Are you
too?
going to let me answer one question?
There's no moon?
I'm going to answer one question. The sun is very small and very close, and I think it's within 10 miles of the surface.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
So what happens in this wintertime when it's cold?
Yeah, well, that goes down to the Tropic of Capricorn. Did you know the Tropic of Capricorn is much bigger? And there's no twilight in the southern rim.
I didn't know.
So you got to know some things, some facts. Is he doing that on purpose? I'll see you.
Thank you. I'll ask my science teacher. Albert, how you doing? It's the only place I can be truly effective.
Nobody can say you're getting married.
No, I'm there on security.
Yeah.
I'm the like the Indian coal. in the backroom class. They should have caught that. And that's what happened.
Okay. Okay, give it back to her.
I'm Michael, by the way.
Matt, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things you can think about. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can think about. There's 10 things you can think about. Ten things you can think about. Yes? Two sides, each side's different. And if you take a picture, you have to take one of my brochures. That's the payment.
It's for a friend. He's been arguing for years that the Earth's flat.
It is, it truly is.
Well,
So send him to the website and leave a comment and I'll get it and I can answer it for you.
oh, for him.
No, I have to answer it for you because you're the one who doesn't get it.
There's lots of things I don't get.
Well, it takes a little bit of an open mind. You have to look at just the evidence and not what you've been told. So you have to separate yourself. You have to be like a detective. A detective will go into a crime scene and not know the motive. He will look for evidence without having prejudice. See, that's what you have to do. And this is what most people can't do that because at 5 years old, you were sat a globe and saw in front of your face on the teacher's desk and told you had to get good grades and learn that, and you were 5 years old and couldn't
we were
talk
told
back.
lots of things.
You couldn't talk back. Oh, here you go. You can look it up. Hey, yes, you certainly may.
Thank you.
Look into it. Just it's scientific evidence. Just question yourself. Question what you've been taught.
You can ask her for one.
Yes, you may. Can you talk to your mommy with it? Yes. Earth is not a spinning ball. We never landed on the moon. Nope, it's not a rock. Earth is not a... See, the first time, I have this rule. There's 3 times you have to hear it before you take it seriously. The first time, it's like you're in total denial. It's like death. You have to go through the stages of death. So, I called a lot of these people the mockers. They're the first timers. They're level 1. I just let them go because, you know, if they mock it, that's their problem. They have to think about it. The second time, oh, they'll ask a question or two, but still walk away. They're afraid of it. But the third time,
You got it.
I don't got them.
Well,
They're going to be serious and look into it. They're going to study it. That's what it's all about. Hey, guys, 10 things. Well, look into it. Earth's not a ball. The wind really gets me, though. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this, sir? There's 10 things on here you can look at and have a nice conversation over dinner.
I'd rather look at you. Honey.
Would you? Oh, you're sweet.
Here, come here.
Look at her. Get a hold of this guy. Will you get him? Oh, what do you got?
That's one of you.
Slim the Hammerman? What does that do?
He's a legend. And I'm single too.
Oh. Oh my gosh, this is better than the boardwalk. Oh my. I can ring one of those things. Yeah, it's all about leverage, isn't it, Slim?
No, I think you picked me. I want to look it up.
Earth is not a spinning ball. You can look this up. 10 things here. Whoop. No, I'm fine. Prevented what? Oh, I was not. Oh, thank you. I had one guy almost in tears. I'm so glad you're here. Not over in Lansdale, I was.
You're an overachiever.
Oh, good girl. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can look up. We never landed on the moon. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things. Earth is not a spinning ball. 10 things you can discuss.
There, I think, at that point. And so,
Hey, Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things on here you can discuss.
Okay.
Thank you. Earth is not a spinning ball. One of these, there's 10 things on here you can look at. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear this? There's a brochure. You can look at 10 things on there. Would you like one? Or are you with him?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Keep an eye on them.
Hey, 10 things you can look at. Did you ever hear this? There's 10 things on here you can look at. Discuss it with your family.
We will.
How about that? You all together? Okay. Would you like a brochure?
No, thank you.
Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball. Earth is not a spinning ball. There's 10 things on here you can look up. There's 10 things to discuss. Earth is not a spinning ball. Want this? There's 10 things on here. Like to look it up? Earth is not a spinning ball. Take a look at it.
That was pretty good. Yeah, the best place I ever saw was the song that,
is not a spinning ball. Did you ever hear about this? There's 10 things on here you can look at. Well, have a good discussion about it. Anybody else want a brochure? Hey guys, you ever hear about this?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
The flat earth? Did you ever discuss it?
No, I don't believe it.
Well, but did you look at it though? I mean,
No,
really?
I took a look at it.
Just talk about it. Talk about it. Earth is not a spinning ball. Want one? Okay. You want to take a picture? Okay. Earth is not a spinning ball.
Isn't it?
No. Isn't that a crazy idea?
Seems crazy to me.
It does. I know, because we were taught the opposite. We were taught this. This is the crazy idea. Do you feel like you're spinning right now?
Yeah,
700 miles an hour?
pretty much.
Yeah, you think you are, right? I'm not, and I get dizzy on a merry-go-round, and I am not spinning. How about you, buddy?